Good morning, tubers. Matt M. Roy back once again. Let's see, it's the 9th of January 2020. This is a Thursday, and I have a video that everybody needs to see. This is going to be 16 things you should do to save money in 2020. Now, a lot of us are, let's face it, strapped for cash after the holidays. You bought all those Christmas presents, probably bought more than you should have. I know I did myself. And you're probably saying to yourself, man, how in the world am I going to save money to pay off those gigantic credit card bills that I have racked up over the holiday season? Well, here I have 16 tips which will help you save on money this year, hopefully being able to pay off some of those holiday gifts that you probably shouldn't have bought, but let's face it, we all do it anyway. Number one, those of you out there that smoke, for Pete's sake, quit smoking. Do you know that if you smoke one pack of cigarettes per day, on average, that's going to cost you $2,000 a year? And I don't know about you, but I've known some smokers in the past, and very rarely do they smoke just one pack a day. I know that my father, when he did smoke, because he would let him pretty much go, he'd smoke like half a cigarette and then he'd let him burn out, then go for another one. At one time, he was up to 3 packs a day. So if you go by that math, it's more like $6,000 a year. So those of you out there that are smoking, please give it up. Not only is it bad for your health, it's bad for your wallet. Number two, install CFLs or LED lights where you can. Now this is one that I am very familiar with, and I would actually say forget about the CFLs, the compact fluorescents. Go with the LEDs. The LEDs will give you the most bang for your buck. You'll get the most lumens, and you don't have the danger of mercury. Remember, CFLs are good, and they will save you a little bit on money on top of the old compact, what did I say, just the regular incandescent bulbs. But they do contain mercury, so if they were to break, then you will be exposed to mercury. So stick with the LED bulbs. They're not expensive at all now. Heck, Dollar Tree sells them, and I have a pack right here. 2 for $1, and these are actually really decent bulbs. These are 60 watts, and that a 60 watt equivalent bulb, and uses only 9.5 watts, and these are 800 lumens each, and these are even dimmable bulbs. So any of you that are still using old incandescent bulbs with the filament in them, switch them out for those newer LED bulbs. All right, number 3, cancel unused subscriptions. Now, this is not necessarily just like your Netflix or your Hulu or your Apple Video subscription. This could be gym memberships. It could be anything like that that you're not using. The easiest way to do this is to look at your credit card and bank statement and see what money is being taken out for. And if you see something on there that, you know, maybe is taking $10, $20, $30 a month and you're not using it anymore, cancel it. That'll save you a boatload of money each month. Number 4, make a grocery list. I myself am very guilty on this one. I impulse buy at the grocery store because I always go there hungry and I buy the stuff that I shouldn't, the sweets, the cakes, and the things like that. So what you want to try to do is make yourself a grocery list. Basically, write down exactly what you need to get at the grocery store and stick to that list. And if you do that, you're going to save quite a bit of money. And also, stick to shopping at places like Aldi, the big box stores, so Sam's Club, BJ's in our area is a really big one, and of course Costco, the biggest of them all. And that leads me right into number 5, buy in bulk. When you are going to those warehouse clubs, you want to go ahead and buy in bulk. Now, you have to be careful here because sometimes you're not going to get the best deal buying in bulk. You do have to do the math. And I would say it's more of a 50-50 shot. So do your research, make sure that what you're buying in bulk is actually a good deal, and if it is, stock up. And of course, if you're looking for things like dry goods, paper towels, disposable stuff that doesn't spoil, then there's no real downside of buying in bulk, unless of course you live in an apartment and don't have the storage space, but that's a whole other problem for another time. Number 6, eat out with these top restaurant deals. Now, most of the time, if you want to get the best deals at restaurants, you're going to have to go to one of the mainstream stores, or I should say the chain restaurants. So Chili's, Outback, Applebee's, Olive Garden, Red Lobster, you know, the ones that are all around the country. Cracker Barrel has some deals, but you can find local restaurants that will give you coupons. I know in my area we still have the Val Pack and the Penny Saver, and then we have another one that comes in the mail as well. And I always look through those books, and if I see a deal for a local restaurant I know I'll eat, I'll go ahead and click those coupons out, and a lot of times you can get buy one meal, get one free, or get 50% off of 2 meals. So it's really, really good thing to consider when you're eating out. Number 7 is take full advantage of these tax deductions. Now, I am not a tax expert, but I will tell you that I use an accountant, and I highly recommend you do as well. Doing your own taxes is okay, but you're not a professional, especially if you have multiple sources of income. You need to make sure that you're getting all those deductions. So an accountant will be able to take full advantage of that, because they have to go to school on a annual basis to learn all the new laws. Number 8, use government rebates to set solar panels and slash your electric bills. Basically, in most areas of the United States, you'll get a tax credit. It's been as high as like $10,000 or $15,000 for solar panels, for putting them on your roof. Now it's quite a bit less than that. I think they give like around $3,000 to $5,000, so it'll just about pay for the installation now, but it can still be worth it depending on what your state allows, because you pretty much get your whole installation done for free once you get the rebate back, and then of course you're getting free electricity, and heck, who wouldn't want free electricity, right? What do we got here? Number 10, grill. I'm skipping number 9 because I don't necessarily agree with that one. Number 10, grill out. During the summertime, why turn your oven on? It's going to heat the house up, right? So what you want to do is anything you can grill out, go ahead and grill it out. Like during the summer, I know we grill out chicken. We'll do like chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We'll do burgers. We'll do hot dogs. Sometimes I'll even do my baby back ribs on the grill. It can be done, and you're not going to heat your house up doing it. No life insurance. This is number 11, by the way. You'll want to use this brilliant life insurance trick. Let's see, if not something any of us like to think about or plan, but when the worst happens, it's essential to know your family and loved ones are covered financially. It's why it's essential to have a life insurance, and good life insurance policy can help cover the cost of the mortgage, child care costs, etc., etc. There's a service that allows users to get free life insurance quotes from some of the top insurance companies. And if you click the link to that, the company is called My Life Insurance Now. And basically what it does, it's one of those websites that searches all the different insurance companies out there, and will give you the best quote for your particular needs. So definitely something to think about. A lot of us don't like to think about it, but you know what? It happens. Give your air conditioner some space. Just like we need to breathe, your air conditioner needs space when it's getting air easily. Many AC units are surrounded by shrubs and can resist the airflow it needs to run efficiently. Take a few minutes this weekend, do the following. Trim the bushes that are touching the unit so the clearance is at least 1 foot. Clean up the ground for any loose debris or leaves. That's because it's sucking air in, and if that stuff's around it, it can actually suck that into the filter, and you may not see it right away, and that's going to restrict the airflow and therefore make it work harder. Same other thing, if there's outside debris clogging up, consider having a professional come in and service it. Basically take it apart, remove the filter, and clean it out, make sure everything is working properly. We'll actually add to that, when you get somebody to come out and service your AC condenser, the outdoor unit, have them check the connectors for the actual air conditioner. A lot of times the piping, over time, the joints the joint compound that's around there can dry out and crack, and that can cause leaks. So have them look at that. If that's starting to crack and get old, you may want to have them reseal those. Number 13, quit buying expensive coffee. Yes, we love a tasty Starbucks latte every now and then, but buying that coffee from your favorite barista every day adds up quickly. A latte, and this is true at least in my area, is about $5 at Starbucks. So if you do that 5 times a week, that's $25. That's $100 per month just for coffee. Make your coffee at home, folks. It's not that expensive. I have a Keurig. You can even do it cheaper than that, but I on average pay about 50 cents per cup of coffee with my Keurig, and that is way better than spending $5 per cup of coffee. Number 14, new auto insurance policies. This is something that is extremely important because a lot of us will just continue with our auto insurance, home insurance, et cetera, the company we've been with forever, because we think, oh yeah, we're going to get the best rate because we've been with them for 10, 15, 20 years. Not always the case. Believe it or not, you might be able to find a cheaper policy at a new company because, to be honest with you, they don't really care that much about your business. You're not getting that great of a deal. Yes, you do tend to get discounts the longer you are with the companies, but sometimes it's not as deep of a discount as you could get from another insurance company. So go ahead and just shop around and look and see what the best auto insurance rates are for you as well. And there are sites that will help you do that too. Quote Wizard is one, and that one actually searches Esurance, American Family Insurance, Allstate, Farmers, and State Farm. Number 15, if you're a veteran, you can get a massive discount at Lowe's. All active military veterans are entitled to get 10% discount in all in-store purchases. Well, I wouldn't call that massive, but every little bit helps. Born before 1985, I am, this is number 16, get $3,000 a year taken off your mortgage with the lucrative government-sponsored HIRO, or HIRO program. Americans can reduce their payments by as much as $3,000 a year. You could bet the banks aren't too thrilled about losing all that profit and might secretly hope homeowners don't find out about before time runs out. If you want to look that up, basically you just need to go to, hang on, let me put this up real quick here. Yep, the LTV refinance option, it's called. And I'll go ahead and do it here. Let me see what that link is. Here we go. Refinancing mortgage, lowermybills.com, and you can check your eligibility there. All right, folks, that is the 16 things you should be doing in 2020 to try to save money and hopefully pay off those holiday bills. Thank you for joining, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.